Hello ladies and gentlemen, it's DoubleZPlaying and welcome back to another Minecraft video on the Zap SMP. We have a lot to do today, so let's hop right in. First off, I would like to mention where I am standing in. I promised you guys last episode that I would build a real starter base, and so I have. It's kind of smushed, but you know, we've got some chests in here. We've got some furnaces. Don't look at the coal supply. We've got our chest in here. We've got crafting table, and of course, our chest in our bed. This isn't exactly the easiest way down, but it works. The thing is a giant cloud, and the reason for this is my base is actually going to be a cloud. It's not the prettiest of things. I didn't have a ton of supplies. I probably should patch up some of these areas. Also, not gonna lie here, this was built way too low. It was supposed to be higher and then water tower, but, calculations got messed up, what can I say? But along with that, in between episodes, I also built this, my villager breeder, very easy to make, and plenty, oh wow, that's lots of bread. But plenty of little dudes in here. It is working quite well, as you guys can probably tell, and, that makes me very happy. Over here, I have trapped some zombies for, our project. But, I've actually expanded this thing by 3. So I've tripled it, and let me tell you guys, it's amazing. It's actually so good. So, yeah, those are my backup melons. I haven't really been AFKing here. These are just kind of, you know, I spend lots and lots of time around here. So, you know, it kind of just fills up. It's my goal to fill this up. But basically, I've been grinding out the emeralds. So if we, actually my chest isn't here, but we'll come back to my chest in a sec. I've been doing a lot of golem killing. I've been trying to just cover this half field thing, that's actually my villager trading hall in the roses. Speaking of which, oh, hi buddy, I'm gonna have to get rid of you somehow. But, this place got a bit of a renovation. Somehow a zombie got down here, infected all of these guys. Most of them didn't make it out because a creeper came then and blew up the side of this place, and then they kind of burned in the sunlight. So I have accumulated quite a bit of riches. Over here we have my iron. We've got some gold over here. We've got my fortune pickaxe. I don't actually have any fortune books. I just found that. And we've got some diamonds. I did do quite a bit of mining, and of course we have all of my emeralds. I probably could get more. I just, you know, haven't been grinding it out as much as I should be. But today's episode is all about villagers. So you may have noticed there are kind of little rectangles throughout the village, and these are actually layouts for where our trading halls are going to be. So this village is going to be converted into one giant trading hall, but we're going to have miniature buildings for each one of them, kind of like little, I wouldn't say sheds, but I mean, yeah, they're kind of sheds. But we have 2 main projects that we're going to be working on today, and they are both villager related. So the first of those is going to be an iron farm, and we're going to put that right over here in this area, kind of next to that. I'm planning on building another iron farm somewhere else later in the season, but for the time being, this will do. For some reason, I have captured 3 zombies. Hopefully, they will be helpful in the case that I accidentally kill one. But I don't really foresee that happening. But I mean, you never know, so I guess it's safe to have a backup. I switched my design as I was doing this, so yeah, I got too many. But yeah, this farm is by Nembomb. I will leave the link to, you know, the tutorial that I used in the description. But, let's get started. Alright, folks, so I have got stage 1 of the iron farm complete. The glass platforms that our zombie will be circulating on. Now, this is important because the actual bits where the iron golems will spawn will be around here and around there. I just really hope that, it doesn't smash into our melon farm. That, I don't see that being a good thing. I'm almost done with step 2, which is the actual, you know, railways. I thought I would mention how cool it is, right here on the edge of the plains and the ice biome. It's raining, or snowing, so, it's pretty cool, the mix, even though it is, quite loudy. Did I just say loudy? But that is step 2 complete. We've got all of our railways and stuff done here, and briefly to explain what everything is. You know, let's say the zombie starts here, it goes up, and then it falls in here, and then the water stream slowly takes it. It's slow enough that, basically what it lets you do is the villagers are, you know, over here, and then it basically scares them into creating a golem, and then this guy goes up and then down and then to the next place. And then I can wire all these up so that I can turn it off with the flick of one lever rather than four, because, you know, that's something that's going to be kind of preferable. But now, on to the next part, the villager pods. Alright, so the villager pods are done. This is what your typical villager pod looks like. We got this redstone here in the middle. Not quite sure. I'm assuming it's going to do something later on. We've got the carpet here so that the villagers can't spawn on the bed. And we've got the glowstone here, I'm assuming, so that the villagers, nothing, you know, spawns in here with them or something. And so the villagers will be standing in this little 1-block area, close enough for the zombie to scare them, but far enough that the zombie won't actually be able to hurt them. And so now, we are going to build the actual kill chambers for the golems. Alright, folks, so the kill chambers are complete. So as you guys can see, we've got this little water area here, and then the golems, they spawn over here. They will fall through there, and then all the way down where there's lava, and then there's some hoppers here, and the iron should appear in these chests, and so that should all be great. Also, you guys may have noticed, there used to be a hill here, like a slight mountain. I kind of had to demolish that because these things were going to get in the way, and this would just be easier to spawn proof, but it's fine. But now it is time for my least favorite part, and that would be the actual transport of villagers. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Alright, so I have it linked up to the villager breeder over here. If we send this minecart down, perfect, it'll grab these guys, and then it should hopefully, oh, as I was saying, perfect, this is exactly what we want. So I'm going to turn on hitboxes, just to make sure I don't hit our villager friend here. That, you know, that would be kind of the last thing we want. There we go, he falls in, and we're going to need 3 per pod. Alright, and that is the last villager. We are done with transporting them. Next up, we have the zombies. Alright, so here is zombie number 1. The hope is that when I break this boat, he will spawn inside of the little box that I have right here, and then it should be a very simple matter of getting him in the right spot. Let's try this. Oh, there we go, there we go, there we go. Perfect, perfect. Now, if we, yes, no, bad golem. Very bad oh. Okay, so it's apparent that we're going to have to deal with our golem problem here. Luckily, even if an iron golem does spawn in somehow within the intermittum, this guy does have some enchanted armor, and it's all full chainmail, so hopefully he'll be able to survive an iron golem attack. At least within the amount of time it requires, you know, for me to get rid of him, or him to go for the iron golem, not the iron golem, sorry, the zombie to get to safety. But we smack the boat, we push the minecart in, my man the zombie comes out, he's safe, he goes up, he goes through, yes, it works! Our iron farm, I believe, is now officially complete. We'll just get rid of some of this stuff. I'll do some spawn proofing, and we'll have iron. This is beautiful. Yes! It's already working. Our first 4 iron from the farm. Amazing. Beautiful. Perfect. So my question is, why isn't anything spawning anywhere else? This is kind of odd. Like, this is the only one working. Hello? Did I do something wrong? What? Oh. Alright, folks, I have managed to fix the, I don't even know what it was. I mainly just had to replace the beds. Up here, we had a bit of an incident where some of these guys died, so I had to breed them, and then some more died, so I breed them, so they are no longer, jungle, but plains dudes. So that, you know, we lost some villagers, unfortunate, but, in the end, this thing works. There's a ton more spawn proofing I am going to have to do, but in the meantime, it's working pretty well. But, you know, I am going to be the first to put it out there. This this section is not going to look pretty, okay? It's unfortunate, but it's the truth. It's not too bad, though. I think it'll be cool if this place has a bit of an industrial vibe, because this is going to kind of be my industrial zone of, you know, my base. This isn't exactly going to be where the main section of my base is actually going to be. So once again, yeah, I'm not too worried about aesthetics, at least in this section of the trading hall. Alright, folks, so I have spawn-proofed all of the area I believe I need to spawn-proof. Oh, I missed some there. But, as you guys saw, it looks, pretty weird, so, not gonna lie, I will try to touch it up, you know, once I have the materials to do that. For now, it's just a lot of wood, because that's the easiest thing to make slabs out of. But I am going to AFK and see what I can get, so I'll be back, hopefully, with a ton of iron. Alright, folks, so I have been AFKing here for a while, and let me just tell you, we have got a lot. This is how much I've got from, you know, just after my AFK session, just being around here, getting some stuff done. You know, quite a bit. And then if we go into my starter base, you will see in this chest a whole bunch of iron, some more iron in here, lots and lots of goodies. I also sadly had to take down my dirt hut in preparation of what we're going to be doing now. And what is that, you may be asking? Well, we are finally going to be building our villager trading halls. Now, as I mentioned before, these rectangles are where the trading hall buildings are going to be. But as you guys can see, they are floating in midair. They've got houses in them. You know, we can't have this, so we are going to have to terraform out our land, make everything look really great around here, and then we can get started on actually building up our villager trading hall. So, with that, let's hop right into a terraforming time-lapse. Alright, so I hope you guys enjoyed that time-lapse. I know I did. I know there were a few things I forgot to do. But don't worry, I have got them all. There were also a couple I didn't do on there just because I didn't have time, like moving all my villagers. This bit is still down here, but all of my villagers are now safe inside of this little area ready for transport when I need to move them. So now that our terraforming is pretty much complete, it's time to get started on the actual villager houses. So first step is just to add the bottom area here, and this is the reason I wanted to get my iron farm done so quickly, and actually at the beginning of the episode. Of course, you know, I wanted the iron farm, but I especially needed it for this design. You know, otherwise I would have had to substitute with a block that didn't look as great. Alright, and there we go. This place already looks so much better. You know, we've got a splash of color. We can kind of envision how large this is going to be. You know, before it was a bit hard because the grass blocks blended in with the grass blocks, obviously. So it was a bit hard to imagine, you know, how large this thing is going to be. Now we can really see it. So next up, we have a level of white wool. So we're creating kind of a small gradient here. You know, obviously gradients usually work the best in a situation where you have got a very tall, very large structure, mostly because it's easier to blend lots of colors there and lots of textures. It can, you know, look a bit bad up close, but this isn't too much. This is, you know, just to add a bit of texture, a bit of color, you know, a bit of something to imagine. And so it's going to be pretty similar to the iron layer, though there are parts where instead of it being 1 block tall, it will be 2 blocks tall. You know, just to add to that kind of gradient where the colors are always mixing. Alright, so now that that is complete, it is time for the next layer, and that is snow. So we're just going to be placing it to this height, so above the normal, you know, 1 block high wool, it is 2 high. And then for those that are 2 high, it is only 1 high. I got a ton of snow. I just really hope that it lasts for all of these. I mean, I've already used up a stack on that one, so you know, I'm just gonna hope. And we have just run shy of how much we need. You know, I'm gonna estimate we need probably around 2 stacks left. So I'm going to head on over to my snow farm, and we're just going to grind it out. Alright, so with my shovel looking a bit worse for wear, we can finally get back to this. Hopefully we will have enough, but that's to be determined, I suppose. No! This close, we were 4 off. That is, well, there we go. Second stage complete. Alright, so next up we have the roof, and that's going to be kind of like in this shape. So we've got a bit of a sloping roof, you know, kind of like a shed, because like, you know, I suppose this is going to be a shed, I don't know, but basically we're using snow layers to get this to work. Alright folks, so the roofs are now, whoopsies, done. So as you guys can see, they look, in my opinion anyways, pretty great. Took way more snow than I originally anticipated, but I'm really happy with the outcome. We get that slope, with still matching the snow, and without getting like a really sharp angle, as you would with just regular snow blocks. Let me tell you guys, that took a lot of time just getting everything right. However, after doing all of that off camera, I forgot to hit record again. Unfortunate, but basically what's happened is I have started with the floors here. Nothing too huge. I also got this horse here, which is, it's literally the miracle horse. It's super fast, it's got a ton of hearts, and it can jump really high, so I am really happy about this, especially as we do not have Elytra yet. I think this is going to be very helpful for traveling to other people's bases and stuff, and conserving food, even though that's not really an issue I have. You know, it's also just like a nice commodity to have, and I do think I will be using it, even maybe for the rest of the season, just because, you know, I haven't used horses in a while, okay? Like, I had horses last season, but I just never used them. Horses are fun. Like, the horses are underrated in Minecraft. Also, it's stable, so, you know, everybody knows who who owns the horse. By the way, guys, the horse has no name, so, yep, names in the comments. But, back to making the floors, which, yeah, I am so sorry that I forgot to hit record. Alright, and that is it for our floor. So all of them are complete. You know, we've got a bit of texturing going on, and next, it's actually time to get the villagers in. So the villagers are going to be standing on this gray bit, and there's going to be stuff over this dirt, don't worry, and over these little gaps. But this is just so we can get them in pretty easily. So now it will be time to move in not only the old ones, but also new ones from the villager breeder. Alright, so I've done a bit more work on the interiors off camera, and now they are all ready to rumble for our villagers. So each of our villagers will be standing right over here where the gray concrete is. Their lectern or barrel or, composter, any block that, is their workstation will be right here. And then because that's there, they can't go forward and they're kind of trapped here. I think it looks pretty stylish, but that's just me. We've got this blue kind of to match with the white theme. I thought that the yellow of regular torches wouldn't match quite as well. We've also got, who's going to be there. So in there we'll have some smiths. This is kind of miscellaneous. And then over here we'll have some clerics and Fletchers, and then we're going to have a lot of farmers, so farmer there, and a farmer over here, and then over here we're going to have librarians, another librarian, and over here yet another librarian, so lots of them, lots of farmers, and lots of smiths. I think a majority of our smiths are going to be people more like masons, actually, I guess technically they aren't smiths. And then I might also throw in some clerics in there since they give you a lot of redstone, which I may need, but that's all just going to be depending on what we actually need. Also, a bit of a warning here, I probably won't show a majority of the trading on camera. And so like last episode, I know I just kind of skipped from iron armor to diamond armor, with enchants pretty quickly. So I am very sorry about that. The thing is, I don't think you guys, quite particularly want to see me trading all that much. I might throw in a bit here and there. But the amount of trading I have done off camera is insane. And let's be honest, if I only did that with these few people, just imagine how much I'm going to have to do for all of these guys, which I probably won't even fill up all this episode. So I am sorry about that last episode, and I do hope you understand why I will be skipping some this episode. It's just, so that we actually have a video that's, relatively short, around the normal time, and also, once again, you guys don't want to watch me do 10 hours of trading with villagers. But we can start with getting probably the most important villager, and that would be a mending villager. Alright, but let's get this thing rolling. So we'll have a villager taken up from there. He will move along these tracks all the way into... Oh, right, these are farmers. Whoopsies. Well, you know what, buddy? I'll come back to you at a later date. But, as I was saying, now we shall grab a villager from here, send him off into the distance along this rail line again, and he will go past this door into the correct door. We can break this. We can place our lectern right there, covers up that grass. And hello, sir. That's not the book I want. Yes! Yes! Finally, mending, and not even at an expensive price. This is what I'm talking about. Let me go grab some emeralds, my dude, and we are going to be in business. Alright, so the villager is definitely not awful. Didn't have the best trades, but he has mending, which is all I care about. One mending villager is definitely better than none. However, my net worth in emeralds has definitely plummeted a lot. So we've got to make these prices much cheaper. I actually originally intended to do this. I just completely forgot. But I'm going to build a villager infection system. So basically what's going to happen is a zombie is going to infect them, and then I uninfect them, and then basically they love me for that, and they give me very cheap prices, which is something Mr. the Mending Villager over there did not give to me. So after a little while and some testing, I finally got this. In my test world, it worked, so hopefully it will work here as well. The way it basically works is villager comes up here, there's that little wire there, trips that, undoes this. Zombie man kills him, this relights. I switch that thing, and then they go underneath this, which, by the way, won't be permanent. Don't worry. I'll get rid of it as soon as we have our villagers. And then it will come into here, and then into this spot. Hopefully this guy won't get infected. I don't think he will. I've also got a ton of gaps, a ton of that. I have been Bastion raiding before, so hopefully, all goes well. Hopefully you guys have won the villager lottery, not villager, like, death thing. Oh, wow, that was quick. Yeah, I gave them an iron axe. Well, okay, that was, like, scarily quick. Well, alright, bud. I'm just going to give you that, and I'm going to give you this, and we're going to keep you all nice and locked up and safe in there. You, sir, please, 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 don't feel alarmed. Guess now all we have to do is, wait and see if it works. And, if it does, I'm also probably going to run this guy through. Oh, I was just about to go to sleep. But, yes, I heard that. Amazing. We will check on him in the morning. Well, hello. Oh. I'm sorry for intruding on you guys, I guess, Oh, okay. Yeah, that's looking better. I was kind of hoping you'd go down to 1, but 3 is still good. Now it's time to just get you with a good trade. Ah, Silk Touch. Now, that is something I can work with. Hey, mending for 1 emerald. That is my kind of deal. That's actually amazing. I don't know why I did not use these last season. Alright, so it is a bit of time later, and things have definitely progressed. One, if you'll look down at my XP bar, I've been doing a ton of trading, getting a ton of levels. This is really great, and this isn't even counting the levels that I have used to enchant. Also, if we hop up here and take a look in my e-chest, lots and lots of emeralds. Too many emeralds. How have I got all these emeralds, you may be asking? Well, my friends, if you'd if you'll watch this, you will know how. So, if we bring a couple of our melons with us, and we head over to our farmer build, which, by the way, is completely full. This is only one of them. But if we go through here and we trade, not only do we get a ton of emeralds, we also get a ton of levels. And going through this, we have pretty much enough time for them to restock. Oh, uh-oh. Okay, maybe I shouldn't be holding that. So if we go through once, there should be enough for us to go through a second time. And on average, we get around half a stack of blocks every time. So I wasn't able to go through all of them. I was only able to go through around half of them the second time. But let's see how many we got. And we have 30 blocks plus 1 emerald. So as you guys can see, all I have to do is a couple rounds to there. And yeah, we get a ton. Of course, I have been spending a good amount on them on villagers, but not too many actually. So what I've been doing here is, at first, I completely traded through these guys, but for now, I don't think I'm going to do that. Right now, I'm just trying to get the book I want from these guys. And then, maybe as I, keep trading with them, they'll unlock more. And later in the season, when I need a ton of glass and lanterns, maybe, I will start to, unlock more of their trades simply so I can get that stuff. But for the time being, I don't really care about that. Yes, I know I could get the same books and stuff, but for now, it just seems like a waste of emeralds. Now, I am definitely not done with my villagers. I've only got 2 out of the 9 of these buildings built. However, I simply don't have time. But that is going to be it for the video. I do hope you guys enjoyed. We got a ton done. For starters, we terraformed this entire area. There used to be an entire village right here. Plenty of holes, trees, my old house, and all sorts of other things. Also, who could forget the iron farm with the very ugly mob proofing, where we got tons upon tons of iron to build up our ginormous villager trading hall that, in my opinion, looks pretty good. Inside of the trading hall, of course, we do have a ton of villagers looking very nice in their, little robes and jungle attire. Also, briefly before the video ends, I thought I would mention that all of the cooked pork that I have throughout this video came from a hoglin farm I made. Didn't show that on camera, but just know that it's there. But if you did enjoy the video, please leave a like, and if you're new, consider subscribing. It would mean the absolute world to me. But with that, I do hope you enjoyed the video once again, and DoubleZ, out.